Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you a quick Orion protocol update. So in the last video, I did forget to mention something important, and I was looking for that. So I was looking for this double bottom to happen to indicate a trend reversal. So if you can see over here, we are forming a W bottom like this. So this is a double bottom, and this is an indicator that the trend is gonna reverse and it's going to turn into an uptrend. As you can see on the 4-hourly chart, the 55 EMA is looking to cross below the 200 EMA. And that would be very bearish. That would be bearish. I'm going to be honest with you right now. And if that does happen, then we can see the price coming back down. And I'm going to give you the levels below this local bottom over here. But I do think that's highly unlikely. The RSI shows that we are way oversold. And the MACD shows that we are going to start coming back up soon. So I do see some upside potential right now. We are in a pullback right now, and Bitcoin's shitting the bed. But Orion Protocol is not dropping below this support line. So I do want to have the support lines as green and the resistance lines as red. And I did clean up the chart a bit just so it's easier for you to see. And I did remove some support and resistance levels. I will get them back in. I just want to keep the charts clean for you so you can see clearly. And I did get a comment saying that if you're watching on the phone, you can't see the price tags. So the local bottom is $16.35. That is the local bottom. The price did drop just a little bit below that at $16.30. The next resistance is at $17.36, and we have another good resistance at $19.32. And potentially the next resistance after that is somewhere around $21.5. Now, I do want to throw the fib retracement on to see how we are doing in terms of our fib retracement. So you can see that we are below the 0.236 level, and we have been below it for a very long time. Now, this W bottom is going to help us come back up. And once Bitcoin is done shitting the bed, it can start coming up. I do hope the 55 EMA retests the 200 and they bounce off each other, just like we sometimes see with the 20 EMA and the 55 EMA. And once the price is going to start climbing back up, we're going to hit our head on the 20 EMA. Price is going to come back up, and we are going to start getting through this fib level. Once we do that, the next major resistance is going to be at the 0.5 level. And that is where you want to be paying attention, because that is usually when most of the fighting is going on. And I'm going to have the price tag that is $23, $23.05 or $23. So that's our next resistance level, and that's where we want to get to right now in order to start coming back to that full retracement. Now, this is what we have on the 4-hourly chart. We're going to remove that, we're going to remove that, and we're going to jump into the daily chart. I just want to keep this fresh and brief and you know, not trying to drag this on. On the daily, you can see that the EMA, the 20 EMA, it went vertical, and that is something that you don't really want to see, because once the price starts coming back down, it's going to fall down, and the EMA is just going to reverse and start falling down, and that will take longer for it to straighten out and curl back up. So that is a bearish sign. So once you see the EMA going vertical like this in any project, then you potentially should be looking to come out, because as you can see on the RSI, we were oversold. The MACD showed that we were at the oversold area, and people were going to start taking profits, and the main launch happened, and you know, that just brought the price down. But I do think this is a good project, so that's why it didn't go, you know, to $5. So it is having a little consolidation period right now. It's testing its new bottom, and it did make this double bottom over here, which is a bullish scenario, believe it or not. So once this Bitcoin correction is over, and in the next couple of days, we can start climbing back up through these resistance levels, guys. So make sure to have the fib up, and make sure that you are paying attention to these resistance levels. Now, let's say we throw the fib up from the bottom of, let's say, let's say from the bottom of this impulsive wave over here. So starting from this bottom, this is really when you know we started going, and we can see that currently we are below the 0.618 level, and that's where the price came back, and that's the golden pocket ratio, you know. That is important. That is important. So this is a good level for us to break through, test the zero point 0.5 level, because there is some resistance over there. As you can see, we did wick there a couple of times, and we just couldn't get through it at first, and now we are below it. So once we get through that 0.5 level, which is around about above $20, $20.30, that is when we are going to start seeing some uptrend, because we do want to close above 0.618 and the 0.5 level in the next couple of days for us to be bullish, for us to have the EMA come back up on the 4-hourly charts. So this is what I'm seeing right now. The volume, we need more volume. We don't really have a lot of volume. We are potentially coming back to the oversold on the daily chart, because we are oversold on the 4-hourly. If I'm not mistaken, let's come back to the 4-hourly chart just for a second. So yes, we are almost at the oversold in the 4-hourly. So this would be a good buying opportunity right now. As you can see, I did give you these levels, and if you were paying attention and you did have your buy limits, then you are, you know, kind of in profit a bit already, but you would have bought in at this bottom, and now we're gonna slowly but surely start moving up, and hopefully this 55 EMA doesn't cross down. If it does, you know, you can keep your Orion and just wait if we get a further dip, because if we do indeed have a further dip, we need to take a look at previous levels. So you can see that there is a lot of support on over here, and this is the $14.86 price, and I do think that if Bitcoin continues going down and Orion protocol makes another bearish crossover here with the 55 EMA and the 200 EMA, then potentially we can come back to this $14.73 as our next local bottom. But I highly doubt that, to be honest with you. But hopefully we start seeing Orion in the trends already, and hopefully we see it coming back up, because I do want this project to succeed, guys, obviously. So we are going to get there. We're going to get to the previous all-time high in some time. I do believe the project's going to start gaining some steam, and we need more news coming out, and everything's going to be good, guys. Have diamond hands. Make sure that you don't sell at a loss. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment below saying, telling you basically if you have any Orion protocols, and are you staking it on KuCoin, and what is going on basically with you and Orion protocol at the moment. And we are gonna launch that Telegram chat very soon once we break through the 2,000 subscribers psychological price. So that is it, guys, for this video. I do apologize for rambling on for a bit, but that is it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and good night.